This week we're going to focus on updated crop condition ratings for U.S. corn, as well as short-term weather trends. Then we're going to turn our attention to Brazil, where harvest is gaining speed in northern areas of the country. Then we're going to wrap things up with a long-term review of December corn futures. Hi, this is Brian Bastine with Advanced Trading. Let's talk about the corn market. We've moved into the month of June, and of course the market's attention now is squarely on northern hemisphere crop prospects, specifically looking at U.S. corn. Let's take a look at the latest crop condition ratings from the USDA. USDA came out this week and said as of June 1st, total crop condition ratings, good to excellent here in the U.S. are 69%. That's up a point from last week. Notice, however, it's down from last year. Last year at this point we were at 75% good to excellent. Now the color ratings here, the states highlighted in green show an improvement week to week. The states highlighted in yellow are unchanged, good to excellent. And the states highlighted in red show a decline from last week. Let's take a look at the history of our crop condition index. Notice here highlighted in the yellow circle, we're below where we were last year at this time as the growing season got underway, but it's been above other years. Here's the key message on this chart. Notice that volatility throughout the growing season. Some years there's fairly stable crop condition ratings, but other years we've seen quite a bit of volatility here. 2023 a prime example. That's why it's critical to continue to work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to manage market movement. Let's now shift gears and focus on weather trends. Let's take a look at the short-term forecast. Our slides this week, as usual, are courtesy of T-Storm Weather. Now, starting out here, looking at a rainy pattern the next 7 days here. We're looking at really a threefold amount of rainfall here. That upper area here, the light green, is a 1/4 inch to 3/4 inch over the next week. As we move further south, the dark green is 3/4 inch to 1 3/4 inch. And far south there, in that pink area, is 1 3/4 to 3.5 inches. So quite a bit of rain. Now let's shift gears and look at the timing of the rainfall. All across that dark green area, north to south here, we're looking at Tuesday to Wednesday. We're taping here on Tuesday of this week. Now if we look at that blue area here, a little bit further south, that's more of that Thursday, Friday time frame. And if we look further south there, in that pink area, that's more Saturday through Monday. Let's now look ahead to next week, June 10th to the 16th. Most of the rain forecast at the moment is in the northern area there, northern plains. Not as much so as we move further south. Let's quantify rainfall totals now over the next 2 weeks. Again, this is the next 2 weeks here. We can see quite a bit of green on this map here. That's slightly wet here across the U.S. And even in the northern plains, it's going to be normal. So really, there's no sign of dryness here as we move into the middle of June. Let's shift gears now and focus on Brazil. Let's take a look at where that corn is produced in Brazil. Now, Brazil, north to south here, the largest state is Mato Grosso in the north, and the state in the far south is Paraná. Let's look at the corn harvest progress now. We're really just inching along. Remember, in the south, looking at the southern hemisphere, we harvest from north to south. So Mato Grosso is the state we're looking at right now, and also Matopiba in the northeast. But really, a small amount of corn is being harvested, but the corn is rapidly maturing, with harvest set to increase this month and exports to begin in late July, early August. Let's look at rainfall totals now over the next 2 weeks. Increased rainfall in the southern areas may aid grain fill there, while harvest in parts of Mato Grosso in the north may slow a bit. Let's wrap things up with a review of December corn futures. December corn, as we tape here on Tuesday, is trading near $4.40 a bushel. Notice that the projected crop insurance price this spring, or back in February, beg your pardon, was $4.70 a bushel. Key message, look at that potential price volatility between June and October. That's why it's, again, critical to work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to manage your market positions. Now, if you'd like more information, please feel free to contact us at 800-664-2321. We'll put you in contact with one of our risk management consultants who'll be happy to visit with you at your convenience. And remember, we upload every Wednesday. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to never miss an update. Thanks a lot. Have a good week.